Okay. Hello there. Let's wait for OBS just a second. Okay, there we go. So we're back with Curse of the Dead Gods, and this is the second time I say it, and I don't mean in like the second run we do, I mean that I failed at a recording again. Guess what? I'm bad at this. No, but in all seriousness, I somehow managed to record an entire run with my OBS stuck at this screen. So it's me talking over this screen and getting super happy and, or sad depending on the situation. And it's quite funny. So that's that. Let's continue super fast. We'll continue with this run here. It doesn't really matter. At this point, I ruined 2 runs. If I just continue rerunning it 50 times a day, we'll still be at the same point. Anyway. I'll show my choices for the run. So let's go E. I'm not getting any of this because this is very late game. Super fast synthesis, I guess. Physical attacks have a chance to turn to fire damage. I don't know what it does. I mean, I know what it does, but I don't know how good it is. Successful parry stun enemies. This is amazing, especially if you combo it with this, where you can weaken your enemies if you do it successfully. If you kill them, and then with this, which restores your stamina. So maybe that's something you can play with. Again, this, and the stun thing. Gain to perception anytime you sacrifice gold. Amazing for long runs. Yeah, that's it. 50% health anytime you kill a boss. Amazing for long runs if you struggle with health. 1 dexterity if you complete a room without being hit. Super easy if you plan rooms correctly. For example, going through health rooms, so it could be a very profitable run in the end. Gear found in drop chests can be of higher quality. That's always good because basically it increases. From what I've seen, better gear just have increases of whatever it does. For example, if it gives you minus 10% corruption because of basically it would become minus 20% at some point. Killing enemies within 3 seconds makes you deal more damage for 6 seconds. That's always good if you want more damage. Fire limits further. Reduce damage taken. Take it if you need it, if you feel like you're taking too much damage. Fury, when you take damage. Again, if you're taking damage, this is good because at least you can fight back. Sorry. Crit kills restore 1 stamina to keep going in big fights if you don't want to stop. This is amazing if you can keep under that 50% life and then somehow restore it, because that's the only thing I think it would be good for, or for constitution stacking, because I've seen some weapons being actually very good at that, like more damage per constitution points or something. This is what I got. You start with 5 dexterity and you get perfect. Anytime you get a perfect dodge, you run faster, 5 seconds. Explain this. After defeating an enemy with your main weapon, your secondary weapon does more damage. This is very good. It doesn't matter what weapons you use. For example, in my case, I tried claw with dagger. That's amazing. This would work super nicely. Last round we saw me killing the boss with like a sword with a bow combo. Would have done it in 1 hit. Instead I had to hit it twice. So there are many situations where it can help you. 1000 gold to start with is amazing. I really like it. Maybe it's not your cup of tea. And 5 perception is also good. I mean, you just get drops everywhere. Non-optional champions or bosses drop 5 pieces of gear instead of 2. It's good. Like you'll always get super good things with this. I mean, why not? Critical counter never resets and you get more damage paired with more damage per gold amount. This could be amazing. Okay, more corruption threshold. Not too good for short runs, but would be amazing for longer runs, especially if you get those items that reduce the corruption you get per door passed. So yeah, This could be very good situationally, though. At any healing that exceeds max health is turned into gold. If you can get a weapon that goes with it, you're golden. Haha, but otherwise it's pretty bad. Divine Favor, I unlocked 2 weapon altars. I was saying for a weapon altar, and that's what I'll do. Okay, still haven't unlocked any weaponry. I think I will go for claws. I really like them. So let me just do a couple more runs and we'll see. Yeah, so this time around, pistol, so we have a machete and a shield, or a claw and a gun. And I will go for a claw anytime I can. If I get some other weapon, I will showcase them, like in my failed run that I couldn't record. I used throwing daggers, which are amazing. I would love to show those, but not this time. So this is the run we did. Let's do it again. And yeah, let's do it with you guys. I really wish you had the recording, because at the boss I almost died. I was like 14 or 6. I had like 14 or 16 HP left, just right when I killed him. So it was quite a view. Okay, let's do it super fast. Let's start with attributes. This, that. Okay, yeah, fine by me. Hit me. Well, don't hit me, because I don't want to lose an HP. Okay, let's do this. Go, 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 go. Okay, so one thing I really love about claws, first of all, the damage, because it's much higher. And second is that you can really spam with it. See, for example, that guy, usually with any other weapon, he would be able to counter all that. Okay, after a parry, your main weapon deals critical damage for 2 seconds. We're figuring out how critical damage works finally, and critical chance too. Many of the items provide critical chance, and it's usually conditional critical chance. So yeah, I mean, if you're into that, why not? Not pairing for now, so I'm gonna skip it. But again, don't skip it if you want to try it. This game is definitely not building bridges. You can dodge towards them, so it doesn't really matter. When they charge the arrow, you can always go towards them and do a perfect dodge, and you are fine. Is what I meant. Nothing here, nothing there. I'm trying to go faster this time, because I don't want to waste... Well, not waste, but I don't want to spend as much time with these runs, because I feel like I'm stopping too much and explaining too much. Yeah, so let's just get both in this case. More health, more damage. I don't really care, because I have the gold for it. Maybe you should be more sensitive if you don't have the gold. Okay, I don't have much gold here, so I would rather go here. Yeah, I'll stick to the weapon I have in this case, I guess. But I can't really upgrade it. I don't know how... Yeah. I'll have to stick with the weapon I have. Maybe I'll go here and try to take another weapon, if I get enough gold in the next room. Because I wish I could upgrade my claw. But... perfect. And intended mechanic. Okay, perfect. Come, birdie birdie. There we go. 33% to all healing effects. Sure. Let's take it. Oh, by the way, you can do a perfect dodge and then run faster with these guys, but why would you risk it? Okay, nothing there. Can go for more gold. They're quite easy to evade if you're careful. Just don't get cocky, because that's the worst. These are homing, so they will follow you. And usually after these traps the statue is active, but I was very lucky this time. Oh my god, see? That's what I say about being cocky. Don't be cocky. Okay, very good. We got the boost. Got the boost. More gold. Okay, we're at a decent sum now. So we might be able to get an upgrade. Okay. Very careful with these big guys. Then they stun lock you so very easily. It's not even fair. Okay, got some corruption there. No big deal. Shouldn't have, but it's no big deal. Homing projectiles! Yay! Okay, let's see. Okay, perfect. Deals critical damage for 3 seconds after perfect dodge. This is amazing. Like, I always go for dodging. This is the mechanic I need. And we finally... Like, this is a very good example of critical... Oh, wait. Yeah, it deals critical damage. So this is how you get critical chance, I guess. So there's no real chance to it. There's just a flat... Everything's critical damage. Be happy. Or not. So we get the claw, obviously. These don't go all the way. Like there's a point where they expire, and that's when they do the poof. So you should be fine if you're far away from them. That's fine. 200% more gold if you are... If you're following the mechanic of the... Oh my god, the greed mechanic. I will go for... I don't need the healing, but I will try to get an even better weapon. Because some of the... one of the failed runs I did, I mean, I've done 5 runs and I'm talking like, oh my god, I've played this game a lot. But in the couple of runs that you've seen and in the 2 or 3 that I did outside camera to test everything out and stuff, I feel like I tried tons of things, and this game is actually very nice in that sense. Like, you get the feeling that you're always trying something new. And... Okay, so... This is... Okay, let me show you the... Okay, I can't show it. Doesn't matter. Let's just... Okay, hello, hit me please. See, now I have the perfect dodge, so I'm dealing more damage. And I made the statue... Oh, okay, that's super bad. This thing corrupts you, so that's why I focus it so hard. And I haven't seen any way to prevent it, actually, so... Maybe there is, but I haven't found it yet. Okay, perfect. So anytime you perfect dodge, you deal more damage with this claw. Amazing. Let's see what the gods have prepared for us. Secondary weapon. See, this is what I was talking about. Serpent Blade, secondary weapon. Poison attacks. Restore 1% of max health for each enemy killed. 30% damage against elite bosses and champions. 20% base damage if main weapon is a throwing weapon. I mean, could be better. Like, I'm not benefiting from this last one. But who cares? Daggers are amazing in this game. You basically have a double attack with them, or one attack, and it's like bam, and you're getting more damage. And if your claws have the combo of dealing more damage if the enemy is poisoned, you can down enemies so fast. It's not even fair. That's the combo I got for one of my runs, and I was super happy with it. Going for attributes, gold, relic, upgrade. Just if you're wondering. And yeah, let's... Ooh, first curse. Forgot that already. Is this opening gold chest? Now it looks corruption. Gold chests contain more gold. So basically you gotta choose, you know? Okay, what's this? Poison attacks, 1% base damage per point of perception. I'm not going for perception this time, and 15% damage while in light. This claw is amazing, but it's super bad for this specific run, because the boss you do is in complete darkness. And I'd much rather have the 1% dexterity, well, the +1 dexterity, than all this. Even though this claw is amazing. If you have it for the start of the run, take it hands down. Don't even think about it. Unless you don't like claws, then don't take it. Okay, I guess this is done. Yeah, there's not much more to do in this room. Perfect dodge or run speed. Always good. Nope. Nope. You can avoid the traps completely if you like walk next to them. Well, circling around them, I mean. Okay, perfect. Oh my. Okay. Focus. Anytime you see this guy, focus him down. Seriously. When he channels you, like he has a channeling attack that, like, okay, so that guy has a channel attack that sticks to you, and as long as you're bonded, like one to another, he keeps corrupting you over time. And it's, I don't know, he can inflict super easy, like 40 corruption, 50 corruption from what I've seen. So it's just not fair. I mean, that's a mechanic you have to deal with. And if you know that he's that bad, you will focus him down and you'll be fine. Can't get both. And I really don't want to offer any blood, just in case we get some chests on our way and I want the upgrade. So I'm going to play it safe here. I have enough HP. So I think I'm going to go for damage. And the more damage you deal, the less mechanics you have to deal with. That's the golden rule of thumb for most games like, I don't know, Path of Exile or this here. Or even, I don't know, maybe you've played For the King, or maybe you've played Heroes of Hammerwatch. In all those games, the more damage you deal, the faster the run goes. I mean, even Dark Souls, if you think about it. Like, Dark Souls is usually a super hard game, but that's why so many people go for the two-handed weapons, right? Because it's just such an easy way out. You just slap them, you stun lock them. Wait, was it possible to stun lock stuff in Dark Souls? I don't remember now. Well, doesn't really matter. I guess we'll have to do a playthrough here and check it out. And I have the feeling that Dark Souls it's such a popular game, and still, anytime you see a playthrough of someone, you're still there watching it for some reason, even though you've seen each boss like 1,000 times, right? But it's just so fun. Okay, minus 10% blood offering cost. Not gonna offer any blood anytime soon. If you're playing with that, could be good. I teleported to, like... Okay, so what happened here is that I charged my attack, and you hit from the from behind when you do that with the claw. Just in case anyone was wondering, like, what the hell happened there. So, offer to the gods, 4% max health, or this here. Not using a pistol, I'm fine with the daggers. Sorry for not using them, by the way, but I really like them for the boss, not for the normal mobs. Okay, so if I open a chest, I will get corruption. Yeah, 15 corruption. And whip. Whips are amazing. Gotta try them in failed run. That was like the second failed run I did. I won't trade it for my amazing dagger though, because it's much better in this case, but just so you know, they're very nice to stun lock enemies. So if an enemy is charging an attack, you can slap them with a whip, with a charge attack, and that will stop them. And it's an area, it's an AoE, so you can do it with several, like, more than one enemy. Gotta try that out, seriously. Yeah, is there any way for us to avoid getting more corruption? I don't think so. If I find one, I'll do my best to avoid it. But I don't think there is. Those interact, so in this case I'm gonna just show it. If this hits... Oh my god, is it that hard, really? Oh, there we go. So if it hits, those activate, and then you're in a bad spot. Obviously with enemies it's much harder. Lucky for us, we don't really care, because there are no enemies, just statues to hit me and prove how bad I am at evading stuff. Okay, that was... Shouldn't have done that. Okay, perfect. Again, I'm very scared of those big guys. 2% base damage, that 20% in total. This is the basic version, see? When you upgrade items, usually what changes are the numbers, so I've seen this go up to 4% on other items, I think? Don't quote me on that. I'll get minus 4 corruption, because that gets me 79, and when I cross the next door, I'll be at... I'll still be able to cross one more before I get the corruption. Okay, critical damage, that's very good for the claws now. That's a 15% more damage, I think. No single source of damage you take can exceed 15% of your max health. So that's 150 damage. The higher this number goes, the worse it is. Because I've seen it with 10% and I still didn't get it, because the boss was dealing 100 damage to me every time. So even if I got this, since the boss, like, as the boss was dealing not that much damage to me, it wasn't of any benefit. If you're... Okay, so in this one, like in this boss, it would be a very good option, but the problem with this boss is that you get like tons of super small things that hit you, and not just one big hit. So again, it's bad in this specific case, but it could be very good in other cases potentially. I don't see anything good here. I think we did have a weapon upgrade down the down the way, so I'm not gonna get anything. Yeah, we still have a weapon upgrade, so we'll go for that. I wish I had some way to remove corruption right now, because I'll have to deal with the boss with 2 curses. Having curses during the boss fight is usually not as bad. Ooh. As when you have them during the run. The most detrimental curses I've seen are usually during a run. As you see, this is what I was talking about when I said that the perfect dodge time is very permissive, and you can see that I'm getting my bonus all the time. So with that bonus, it's super easy to clean rooms. I struggled so much with the throwing knives the run I did it. Finishes weakened enemies, so this is another way to deal weakening attacks that induce weakening. Can't talk today. This is super good with the passive ability that you can get with where you weaken one enemy and it spreads when you kill it. So could be pretty good. Don't need it, won't take it, but just trying to explain and put together as many mechanics as I can and as we go. In this case, so potential upgrades. What are we getting here? Flat damage. Flat damage is always good. 20% damage if secondary weapon is a pistol. Don't care about that. Or what is it improving? The damage, right? Just the damage. Yeah. So it's improving just the damage. I will go for the daggers. I really want to showcase the daggers in this fight. So, yeah. And second curse. Please don't be bad. It is bad. Runic eggs activate automatically if you stand near them. Runic eggs. Do I know what that is? I don't think so. Oh. So again, you don't have your torch with this boss. You have to wing it. Careful with those things. So this is what I was talking about. And during the boss you have to stay as close to him as possible. Because he'll do 3 main attacks. He'll throw a ball like that. He'll do that. And towards him. So with that, when he channels the attack and goes for you, go towards him. When he does that, jump towards them too. So this boss is very counterintuitive and very punishing if you try to run from him. So you have to always go towards him. See? Okay, I was too much in his face, so that's bad too, but oh my god, all 3 hit me. You have to wait for them. Ooh. Okay, 1 second. You have to wait for them and then dodge. But just look at the dagger and how much I'm doing with it. Like, take a look. This is amazing. Down and dodge. There we go. That's how we dodge it correctly. Okay. Towards them. See, they can't, like, they're homing, but they really can't follow you if you do that. Like, you wait for it, they go towards you, and that's when you dodge forward. And as you're dodging forward, they don't have the ability to follow with that. Like, they're not that good as to home backwards, is what I mean. So 3 basic attacks. He throws a sphere, The Fizz continue go around the field. When they go bigger, that's when they deal damage. And Corruption. The homing projectiles, he throws them on the floor. The less HP he has, the more projectiles it is, but you don't really care because you have to wait for him to throw them, jump towards them. When they're like, they go, and when they start moving, that's when you jump towards them and they never hit you. And when he charges, you'll see him like, starts charging, wait for it a little bit, and then jump to a side next to him. He'll never hit you. So those are the base mechanics of this boss, and that's what I figured out. Anyway, you can always explore a little bit more. And yeah, it's easy to get better than I am at this game, so go for it! Yeah, so some skulls, new record, perfect. So that boss is done. And now we're back in the temple. And we have another claw and a dagger. Oh my god. Okay. I promise I will show some new weapons for the next runs. Anyway, that will be it for now. I'll stop here. Anytime I do any upgrades, I'll do them at the start of the run, so you are at the same point as I am, and I will also try to use those mechanics during the run, so that way you see them, and then you see them in action. So, well, yeah, that's it. Hope you have a very nice day. Hope you have fun with the game. Enjoy. If you have the time, if you want, subscribe to the channel. I will continue publishing videos like this. And from now on, I think the runs will be a little bit shorter because they're much easier to do. We're in the gist of it. If I fail at a boss, I still don't know what I'll do. I guess I will publish at least one failed run if I do it, and maybe I'll try to squeeze in another run where I can do it. So that will be my main strategy for now. Anyway, I do hope you have a very nice day, and see you next time.